Hi everyone, it's Sue here. Scrappy Doo Sue is back to do another day. Well, actually, I need to do 2 days. I need to do yesterday, the 7th of December, which was Tuesday, because I just didn't have time to do it. And I need to do today, Wednesday, the 8th of December. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a double whammy, I think, in this book. So, this is the Christmas edition of Margarete Miller's Collage Art Glue Book, and it's hashtag Christmas Glue Book. So it's A5 size, and we have a page 2 a day. So this is December the 7th, and it says, is there a special scent you connect with Christmas? Fir tree, gingerbread, or spiced orange, for example. Find an image that represents a Christmas scent and collage with it. Hashtag collage, Christmas collage 7. So actually, one of the things in the list that Margarete's put in this assignment is the smell of a fir tree, the smell of a Christmas tree, a real one. I don't think you can beat it. You know, when you've put one up, the smell permeates the room and the whole house. It's absolutely lovely. Now, as I've said before, since the girls have grown up and gone their separate ways and their own lives that they're leading in their own homes with their own children, I no longer have a real tree. We downsized to a much smaller house. And because it suited us to do so, we didn't want to be in a position where we got lots of empty rooms and huge garden. So we downsized to a two-bedroom house, and so we don't really have the room for a great big tree anyway. And I know you can get small ones, but we have a very nice artificial tree that we've used now for quite a number of years, and it's still going strong, a 6-foot one, so we're quite happy with that. You can actually buy Christmas pine tree scent in the garden centres around here in the UK, and you can spray that around the room to make it smell like a real tree, but I haven't gone down that road and bought any of that because I'm not very good with artificial scents. I don't like air fresheners much. We do have them in the house, but they don't really agree with me. I think I might be slightly allergic to an element in them, some ingredient that doesn't really suit me, so I tend to steer clear of them. And I'm not keen when my husband buys a new scent for the car, new air freshener for the car. He likes the ones that actually look like a fir tree, funnily enough, and those are the ones that absolutely make me feel sick as a dog. So he kind of has to, he keeps it in its wrapper and just pulls it down slowly, and if he knows I'm going to be in the car, he will just cover it up completely and try and do some damage limitation. But just don't like them. I don't know what it is. I really don't like them. Anyway, we'll go and do number 7. So I do like the fir tree, so that's what I'm going to collage with. So I just pulled out bits and pieces, scraps of paper I have. So obviously I've got scraps of this paper, which is the double-sided 6x6 pad from the what's it called, Craft Consortium, isn't it, this one, which is really nice, but I'm going to use this side today because this is, to me, like the branches of a Christmas tree. And we've got a bit of a Christmas carol music paper there, another scrap of a beautiful pair of fir trees actually growing out in the wild, and those are slightly sparkly, and those are really nice. And then this scrap here, which is fir tree branches, It's a nice colour. That's single-sided. And I also have an old Christmas card with a little fir tree on that's not overdone, so I may cut that out. I do think that's cute. So I have a few bits and pieces. I just, you know, go with the flow, I think. So I mainly want to put some of this down. So I think I'm just trying to think really. That's the tallest it is, so maybe we'll have a piece down here. So I'm just going to tear down here, I think, and I'm tearing off the straight edges. So I'm just trying to think what's the best side to tear it without getting all that white fibre. So far so good. So I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you've had a good week so far. Can't believe it's Wednesday already. Where is the time going? Of course, I'm counting down the days to the 18th of December, Saturday, when all the family are coming for their Christmas dinner, really, because Charlotte and Andy are going away. So that's really occupying most of my mind at the moment. How are you all doing for your Christmas preparations? It starts becoming a bit of a rush at the end, I always find. You know, I started early with the grandchildren's, you know, stockings and their sacks and things, but now I'm kind of I always do this, start this panicking mode of, oh, you know, am I going to have enough things for them? So I need to kind of sit down, get everything out for each of the grandchildren, and see whether I need to get anything else, really. Because I always make them a stocking up every year. It's just something I started when they were babies, and I've continued it. And so I think I have to get a couple of things to go in mazes. So thinking of maybe doing something like that, because it's kind of a canvas that we can, maybe we'll have a bit less of that for a minute. So it's non-directional, all of this, so we'd have something like that, and maybe cut one of these lovely trees out of this vellum. I'm going to have to cut it, so thinking, because vellum doesn't tear very well. This is quite thick vellum as well, but I do like that. That would be quite nice up there, maybe. And that's got itself a bit folded over, so we could have something like that, and maybe have another one. I like to do a bit of a mirror image, but we'll do it with a smaller piece. Like so, kind of maybe down here, I don't know yet. We're just putting things on for now and getting rid of the bits that we've already used. So I'm going to take the broad piece off there, and this is We Three Kings, I think, this carol. That's quite nice. I didn't really want to cover up everything that's already on the page, because I quite like all of that. So I'm just going to tear the very edge of this off because it's straight. something like that maybe. Okay, and maybe this piece with its straight edge taken off could perhaps be down here, something like that. Not sure at the moment what I want to do with that. Everything moves, doesn't it? It's irritating. So I think we've got the gist of what the reasoning is behind what scent I like. I'm just going to get rid of those bits in the bin under my desk, in case you wonder where I'm throwing them. Let me see, what else have we got? We've got something like this, Joyful Wishes. That's quite nice. Just looking through the bits I've got out just to see if there's anything else. Oh yes, this is what I really like the most. Perhaps we'll put that up there. You see, this is where I change my mind. So I think this is one of the most loveliest images. I really do. Very nice indeed. Take those off for a minute. Maybe we'll kind of have something like that, and we could have a bit of this in the background up there to fill in that gap. That looks quite nice. And then maybe we'll have the smaller one of those down here, and I don't think we'll use that ticket today. So that would be quite nice to have there maybe. And quite like that actually. Maybe put that down here. Got a bit of strip here, which is just words which say joy, Noel, Christmas, love, season's greetings, peace, winter wishes, snow, all the words associated with Christmas. So a piece of that might be nice down here and down here just to finish it off. So I think where are the scissors? Let's see. I have a piece about that long, and I'm just going to go down the middle of it. Well, that wasn't cut very straight, but it's not a massive problem. Perhaps something like that would finish it off. Yeah, I do like that actually. Right, I'm just going to ink up these other pieces now. So it's either have this, or if we're not keen, I'll have to look and see if I've got any other Christmas style washi. But I don't think I do. Just going to trim that down a bit. I'm just using the Vintage Photo Distress Oxide. Okay, I'll just pop and look and see if I have any washi. Oh, I have plenty of washi, but not necessarily Christmas. So that's nice. That green does have branches on it, but I wouldn't like to say they were specifically fir tree. That's the only thing. Let's have a look. See if we have anything. We have silver with snowflakes on there. So I really don't have a lot of Christmassy washi. It's not something I've kind of gone out to buy, really. We have some Christmassy, well, we do have some Christmassy here. Those are nice, those blue ones with the deer on. It's blue and silver. Those are quite nice. Not sure they'd go with this theme though. I've got, obviously got silver there. Let's see, what else have we got? Got sparkly gold. Gosh, people drive around here as if they're on a racetrack sometimes. Just the odd one, usually, the odd person. It's usually a young person for some reason. There's some thinner, kind of bronzy gold. What's this one? That's, well, it's got sort of leaves on it, really. I don't suppose it matters. It's just that as it's a Christmas collage book, I was intent on trying to keep the theme to Christmas, and I get these ideas in my head, and then I find that, you know, they don't always pan out. So I can't see anything in the bottom really that's obvious. The only other one I've got is the one that I used the other day, and I don't want to keep using that on every page. So I either use a Christmassy one, or what's this one? That one has rabbits on. Silver, don't know that silver goes. Maybe we'll put some gold on, perhaps. That would be very blingy, wouldn't it? I don't know. I think I'm going to get these down now, because I'm conscious I have to get another one done. and I don't want this to be a massively long video if I do a double one. So just ran out of time yesterday, you know, what with work. I haven't felt brilliant. There's a nasty super, they're calling it a super cold, going around the secretaries at work. Both my colleagues have had it, and I don't know whether I'm coming down with it or not. Hopefully not, but you never know. It's that kind of time of year when all I want to do really is hibernate and eat lots of stodgy food, which is not helping my attempts to lose weight. I really, really want to lose some weight, and so I just want to see now how near that needs to kind of be. I think we'll put that there, and we can have that there. We were going to have this behind, so we'll use the Cosmic Shimmer. Is it coming or is it not? It's partially coming out. This happens every time just lately. I think it's because the weather's changed, you know, weather's really changed. We've got awful winds and lashing rain, and it's the tail end of a hurricane. I'm not quite sure, it's not the same hurricane as we had the tail end of recently. It's a different one, so there seems to be a few at the moment. I think they've got it worse up north than we have down here. I had to get Paddy's raincoat out. He's not too keen. He doesn't like dressing up. Yeah, we know. I think if he let himself go, he'd enjoy it. But he doesn't want to. I think I'm going to put these here like this, down here. So this one, well, that was teetering on the edge, wasn't it? So let's have a look. So if we put that one there like so, and then this, try not to put too much glue on this nice piece of vellum. This is lovely. So that's quite handy. It slotted itself in there quite nicely. Let's see if I can just move it along, or just away from that crease, you know, the spine of the book. Okay, so now thought we might put Joyful Wishes here just to add a bit of interest. Like that. Now let's have another look at these and see what we think. It would mean one there and one down here. I actually quite like those. And that's not stuck down, so it's quite handy because I can put that over the top of there. So just going to use the beacon because this is quite thick. This card. And now glue this corner down again. Vellum is very, I find it very temperamental with glues. I've tried several different ones. It's very gloomy this evening, so I hope you can see okay. I'm just going round putting a bit more glue on some of this thicker paper. And let's see, let's use that one. Like that. Okay, so I think we may put so that's a kind of bronzy colour and that's gold, so I think let's put some gold on. So it is Christmas after all. I'm just gonna put a little bit maybe up here, and perhaps a little bit maybe here. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do for that one, because it's about evoking a smell or scent at Christmas. So the assignment was, I'll just pin this glue and put the top back on this one. Get rid of those bits. So the assignment was, is there a special scent you connect with Christmas? Fir tree, gingerbread or spiced orange, for example. Find an image that represents a Christmas scent and collage with it. Hashtag Xmas collage 7. So it's Christmas collage 7 written Xmas. Hashtag Xmas collage 7. And my scent that evokes Christmas to me is the smell of the fir tree, the Christmas tree. I think it's very special, very, very special indeed. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Okay, so we're just going to move over to this December the 8th, which is today's. And the assignment is, do you send Christmas cards? Do you like receiving them? Paste one here that you have bought or received. Hashtag Xmas collage 8. Well, I have a very lovely card that was sent to us last year, and I absolutely love it. I just love that design. I think it's really lovely. So that's the one I'm going to stick on here, and I think I'm just going to stamp a bit here and here in gold, maybe, or green. Let me think, shall we do that? Or so I'm thinking now, what shall I do with it? Whether I just, maybe I'll stamp something in the background with the Distress Oxide. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So, have I got something nice to stamp? Let's have a look at my stamps again that I was choosing the other day. See, I put them in here and they've disappeared. How can I know they haven't disappeared? It's because they're already out. So let's put that washi back down on the floor for a minute, out of the way. Get rid of these bits here, and so we have this lovely card. May just cut it down a little bit, and let's see what's on here. So I've got that, or I have got, now I've never tried rub-ons, but I have got, if you find them, these are rub-ons, they're called, and you rub them on with this lolly stick. I think actually that those are all a bit big for this. A bit dubious about using them, you know. I've never used them and I don't know how. I'm much more comfortable with a stamp, so I think I'm going to go with the stamp till I one day decide to use that. So this one's pretty. This is sort of holly berries. Yeah, I think we're going to use that one. So let's find a block. I kept all the blocks out, and I'm just going to wipe that one with a wet wipe because it's still got some of that silver on. It's that silver that never dries. Most peculiar. It's a bit odd for Dovecraft to have a product like that. I think that I always thought Dovecraft was a good brand name for crafting, but I use the dry wipe now to dry it. Anyway, so let's put it on there like so, and let's use our old faithful vintage photo Distress Oxide. And so I'm going to take this off and I'm just going to do some stamping. Oh, that's nice, around the edges of this Christmas branch with the berries on. Let's make a little sort of bunch down here, so you can kind of layer them up like that. That makes a nice bunch there, doesn't it? So we'll have one going the opposite way to that one, and another one here, and one there. That's nice, I think. Right, let's have a look at the card now. So that's just given the page a bit more interest, I think, around the back, and there we are. Right, so I'm going to cut this down a little bit, this card, Oh, let's use this. So I don't want to take too much off. So I think I'm going to line it up with this mat. Just take a little bit off and tiny bit off of here if I can. I think it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love getting Christmas cards, you know. I actually, for me, they're just as nice to get a Christmas card as a present. It's something I always loved getting, and I used to love, well, it didn't tear off, but it's made a nice rough edge. I bet we couldn't do that again on the bottom, so I can't take too much off. I don't want to take his hooves off, so we'll just see. No, I think we won't risk it. So I just wanted to see whether I need to put a bit more, which I do, I think, here, and maybe here, like so. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I will, oh, it's jumped off the table. I'm just going to take my scissors, and I've got the tools actually to do that with, and it's hanging on the wall right in front of me, so I'm being lazy. So okay, so now we want to actually ink round it. Yes, so I apologise for not getting one up yesterday, but sometimes life gets in the way. I think my problem yesterday was I didn't sleep hardly at all the night before, and I woke up feeling really out of sorts. So I'm going to use this Beacon 3-in-1. Yeah, so it's very odd really. And this morning I woke up, I did sleep better, and I don't know why. My husband said, "Are you worrying about something?" And I honestly am not, but the trouble is when you can't sleep, I don't know about anyone else, but I find that all thoughts then cram into your head, and you start thinking about everything under the sun, and it's, once you start, it's hard to stop then. And then this morning, so I had a better night's sleep last night, but then this morning I woke up and all I had was a song in my head, and it was a song by a girl group, and it was Robert De Niro's Calling, talking Italian. And I said to my husband, I'm not going to hum the tune because I can't sing for toffee. It was a hit in the UK, and I said to him, I woke up with that song in my head and I can't get it out of my head now. And who sang it? Because he's, being kind of a radio DJ in his spare time, he's quite more clued, and he has been a DJ years ago when he was young, you know, used to go and do lots of clubs and pubs and places. He knows a lot more about pop songs than me, But I thought it was either a group called Banana or it was a group called All Saints. Both of them had girls in. They were girl groups. And I kept thinking, why did I wake up with that song in my head? Because I'd never heard it on the radio or anything. So there, it's very simple. And this is December the 8th, which is today. And it says, do you send Christmas cards? Do you like receiving them? Yes, I do. Paste one here that you've bought or received. So this is one we received last year. Hashtag Xmas Collage 8. And there you have it. Number 7 and number 8. And now I'm back up to date. So tomorrow we have number 9. And we have an assignment of 5 prompts and a bonus again. So we have a holiday postage stamp. Well, I have a few of those, which I showed you. A candy cane, a pair of something, a piece of colouring book page, a feather, and the bonus is handwriting. So, you know, that's fairly straightforward, actually. Nothing unusual to have to find. I think I've probably got all of those, fortunately. Anyway, that's it for me today. So you had 2 in 1 today, 2 for the price of 1. Aren't you lucky? Anyway, I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully. Take care, everyone. I really appreciate you watching and stopping by just to watch me, and you know, give me a thumbs up if you like what I've been doing, and perhaps, you know, you'd be kind enough to spread the word and help me boost my channel. I've got still under 300 subscribers, which is amazing because I didn't think I'd ever get past 10, let alone to where I am now. So I do feel fortunate, and I do appreciate you all, and I do my best to pop into your channels and have a look every now and again. I can't guarantee I can look every day like I used to. Now it's got busier. Gosh, roll on retirement when, you know, I'll be up to date with everybody's channels and crafting every day without having to worry about the constraints of work. Wouldn't that be great? Oh, I must do the lottery. Like they say, you have to be in it to win it, so you never know. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. Bye-bye.